This is a Fox 54 Plus special presentation. First Down Friday Night MVPs of 2024. Sponsored by Regenesis, your community health mart pharmacy, and Whataburger.
Hey everyone, I'm Sports Director Mo Carter here at the lovely campus of Fox 54. And welcome to our special celebration of the MVPs of high school football, the ones we covered during the 2024 season of First Down Friday Night. We had a lot of great performances on the field to play this year. Several guys doing well from week 1 all the way through the end of the regular season. We'll start off with our MVPs from both week 1 and week 2. It's a pair of Huntsville guys who did well for their team and put the Rocket City on the map.
Week 1 MVP.
Randolph had a victory for the ages as the Raiders defeated Madison Academy 32-31 in an early region matchup. During the victory, Noah Gaunt stepping his game way up. The senior wideout hauled in 153 receiving yards with 2 touchdowns, then went to the defensive side of the ball and scored another TD to bring his total to 3. For his efforts, Noah is our First Down Friday Night MVP of Week 1, which is brought to you by Whataburger. This is the first time Noah has ever played both ways, and it worked out well.
I had to play both ways for the first time this season, and so I was just happy that I was able to fill a good role for the team. You know, like I said, we were missing Graham, our safety, and so I had to step in there, play offense and defense, and so I was just glad I was able to kind of fill his role the best I could and contribute to the big win.
Week 2 MVP.
It's a universal truth in sports. You have to be ready to perform when the coach calls upon you. And that's what Huntsville High quarterback Will Carter did last week versus Grissom to open up region play.
He's in trouble. He's going to escape, try to find an open man, throw it. Does he have it? Touchdown, Panthers!
The sophomore got his what he called first meaningful varsity action after being inserted mid-game for the Panthers, and he shined, scoring 4 total touchdowns, 3 through the air and 1 on the ground.
I'm grateful for the opportunity. I'm not taking it for granted. I'm going to keep working hard. My team, I got a great group of guys behind me. We're going to do really good. I'm really excited. You got to prepare like you're the starter going in every week. You got to practice like you're the starter. Take every single rep seriously so where you're not caught off guard if something happens like it did last week.
Huntsville head coach Jimmy Gay says the Panthers rotate 2 QBs, and the plan was for Carter to play in the game, but he made the most of his opportunity when called upon.
He's a great student. He's a very coachable kid. He does what we ask him to do. You know, he's got a competitive streak in him.
For Will Carter's efforts, he's been named the First Down Friday Night MVP of the week, brought to you by Whataburger. Carter says he really started to feel comfortable late in the second quarter of last week's game, and this is what he learned from his experience.
Just to not dwell on it, don't sit on it, don't watch it over and over again. You got to move forward at some point. We're playing James Clemens this week. That's in the past now. It's time to go get them now.
As Carter said, he and the Panthers play the James Clemens Jets on Friday. Huntsville is 3-0 to start the year. They have not started a season 4-0 since 2007. In Huntsville, I'm Nick Kuzma, Fox 54 Sports.
And congratulations to those guys from week 1 and week 2. The best thing about this year with First Down Friday Night was the fact that we expanded from 30 minutes to an hour. That means that we gave you more college football and especially more high school football. So we got a chance to see a lot of our MVPs make lots of highlights and lots of plays on First Down Friday Night with yours truly, Nick Kuzma and Simon Williams.
Fridays are for football. This is First Down Friday Night.
Week 1 of the high school football season is here, and week 1 of the college season is also upon us. And no one has you covered on both sides like Fox 54. Alongside Simon Williams, I'm Mo Carter, and welcome to the new and improved First Down Friday Night.
College football playoff, it's bigger. We've got more college football games on Fox 54 than ever before, and First Down Friday Night is as big as it's ever been. We got high school action, college action. I can't wait to get to it all.
Nick Kuzma with you now. This year, First Down Friday Night upped its game by expanding to an hour. We also gave you our first ever streaming-only edition of the show. This season, we gave you a plethora of high school matchups. Here now is a selection of what we saw this year.
just getting started here on our celebration of our MVPs of 2024. When we return, we'll take a look at the guys who made an impact in their early regional games from week 3, 4, and 5. Stay tuned.
Get Fox 54 Plus for Roku and Fire TV. Watch local newscasts live or on your schedule. Plus exclusive specials like Weekend Review, a recap of the week's top stories. Fox 54 Plus, live, local, and always on.
You're not a number or a diagnosis. You're a person with unique health needs. And you deserve a community pharmacy that provides personalized care and budget-friendly prices. We're here to help you reach your health goals so you can feel your best and keep doing what you love. Visit us and experience the difference your Community Health Mart pharmacy can make. Here, we take the time to listen and care.
Joint pain doesn't have to be a part of aging. If you long for the days of being more physically active, Regenesis can help.
Regenesis is a medical facility focused on regenerative medicine. Much of what we do is help folks heal their joints so they don't have to face joint replacement and keep them healthy along into the twilight years.
Free yourself of joint pain with Regenesis Gold Standard Stem Cell Therapy. Call or click today to make your appointment with Dr. Charles Lee.
Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that. Let's say the 2.5 alarm Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. I think the pole's broken.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's just a little hot.
And welcome back, everyone. We continue to celebrate our MVPs of the 2024 season with First Down Friday night right here on Fox 54 Plus. Around week 3, many of our teams began their region play, and a lot of these MVPs did well against teams that were aiming not only to knock them off, but also aiming to get better playoff positioning. Yes, even in week 3 and 4, you are playing for playoff spots because we had several teams playing in very large regions within their classifications. So let's check out our week 3, week 4, and week 5 MVPs.
Week 3 MVP.
Each week we get nominations for our MVP of the week, and for this week it is your quarterback, Johnny Jackson.
I was in Madison this morning to present Bob Jones Senior quarterback Johnny Jackson with our First Down Friday night MVP of Week 3 award. Last week, Jackson had over 200 yards of offense and 4 touchdowns in the first half in a 50-23 victory over Grissom. Jackson says it was important for he and his teammates to bounce back in a major way following a tough loss in the Madison Bowl.
Really just winning a region game. That's what mostly it was, you know. And not the hangover from the loss and get the ball to my playmakers and let them make plays.
But no, we talked to him about just being a leader. You know, he has some weapons and he has a senior-led offensive line, so he's surrounded by some playmakers. But he was able to go out there and distribute the ball, give it to the guys, and made some great reads, made some great throws.
Congrats to Johnny Jackson. Up next for he and the Patriots is a battle with Florence.
Week 4 MVP.
Take care of business. That's just what Decatur Heritage football did last week in a 68-0 region victory over Tharptown. And Eagles head coach Nikita Stover says he liked that his team stayed focused in the route.
Tharptown's a young team, and we knew, they were struggling with us. So just working on what we needed to do and polishing up new things that we wanted to work on, going forward in the season.
At the center of it all was Butta Taylor. The sophomore affected the game in multiple ways, scoring 2 touchdowns on the ground and housing a kickoff return for another touchdown. And this is how he prepared for the season.
Just practice hard, and really that's it. Just work outside, go practice, and just stay focused. Yeah, it don't matter what's going on. It don't matter. It's like come play on this concrete. He gonna come play on it.
For his efforts, Taylor has been named the First Down Friday Night MVP of the Week, which is brought to you by Whataburger. The sophomore says he hopes to play college football one day, and his head coach is very complimentary of his on-field work ethic.
He always been quiet guy, but works hard. Small in stature, but like he plays like he's about 6'2", 220. Like the way he hit, the way he run around. He's our fastest kid, and he works hard.
The Eagles are currently on a bye week and continue the regular season on October 4th at Falkville. In Decatur, I'm Nick Kuzma, Fox 54 Sports.
Week 5 MVP.
Time to roll on with another First Down Friday Night MVP of the week, and this time it's Luke Gilbert of Pisgah High School. The senior quarterback and defensive back leading his Eagles to a 29-0 victory over Randolph last week. On offense, he rushed for 181 yards and scored 2 touchdowns. On defense, he recorded 2 solo tackles and recovered a fumble that led to the first touchdown of the evening.
They're some of my best friends on and off the field, and we know we got each other's back. They actually were kidding me around a little bit that I better make sure to mention them, so I always do. But they definitely, I trust them. I know they're going to have me a pocket, and if I have to scramble, they're going to keep blocking.
I think he may be second in the class, or maybe tied for second in the class. Just all around great kid. He's in the Jackson County Leadership Program. He's a leader, all in the field and off the field. And I'm fortunate enough to go to the same church he does, and he's a valuable member in our youth group.
All right, and once again, congratulations to those guys who made it happen during the middle portion of the season, especially as region play starts to rev up and folks are trying to put their eyes on making a run, not only in the late portion of the regular season, but a push towards the postseason. All right, everyone, let's take another quick break. When we return, more MVPs from the 2024 season on our Fox 54 First Down Friday Night MVP special. We'll be right back.
I'm meteorologist Emily Owen. If you've ever wondered why hurricanes spin the way they do, if you've ever asked how fireworks get their colorful sparkle, if you've ever wanted to know more about the weather around you, then you'll love Emily Explains. I take your weather wonders and I give you the answers to those questions and some facts you may not have ever considered. It's a new digital-only series, and it's on every Monday at 7 p.m. right here on Fox 54 Plus.
Joint pain doesn't have to be a part of aging. If you long for the days of being more physically active, Regenesis can help.
Regenesis is a medical facility focused on regenerative medicine. Much of what we do is help folks heal their joints so they don't have to face joint replacement and keep them healthy along into the twilight years.
Free yourself of joint pain with Regenesis Gold Standard Stem Cell Therapy. Call or click today to make your appointment with Dr. Charles Lee.
Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that. Let's say the 2.5 alarm Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. I think the pole's broken.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's just a little hot.
You're not a number or a diagnosis. You're a person with unique health needs, and you deserve a community pharmacy that provides personalized care and budget-friendly prices. We're here to help you reach your health goals so you can feel your best and keep doing what you love. Visit us and experience the difference your Community Health Mart pharmacy can make. Here, we take the time to listen and care.
And welcome back to our Fox 54 Plus special, the MVPs of First Down Friday Night during 2024. Now, during the weeks of 6, 7, and 8, on the high school football front, we saw some amazing performances on the field, including a huge performance by a Clemson football signee. We'll start off with the Fife Red Devils and Logan Anderson and roll on to the other MVPs from 2024 with week 6, 7, and 8. Check it out.
Week 6 MVP.
All right, we're off to Sand Mountain for another First Down Friday Night MVP of the week. In his first game back since tearing his hamstring, Fife's Logan Anderson ran for 335 yards on 22 carries, scoring 4 touchdowns in Fife's blowout victory over Sylvania, which was our First Down Friday Night game of the week. Anderson also added a sack on the defensive side of the ball. Earlier this week, we heard from Anderson and his head coach Paul Benefield about the Clemson signees' performance.
Man, I got to give thanks to my linemen for blocking for me good. Man, they did a good job Friday night, so got to give thanks to them. But, yeah, it feels pretty great to be able to go back out there and do what I was doing last year and to prove myself a little bit because a lot of people are doubting me and thinking I'm ready to go off to this place or do this and I'm done with high school. But that's not the case. And another big thing was having my little brother walk out as honorary captain, so that helped me, pumped me up a little bit, made me play a little bit better.
It's evident that when you stack up that kind of yards, that's important to your offense. And we're playing him again. We're still working him back into shape, so we hadn't played him, but maybe on third downs, usually on defense. So maybe in 2 or 3 weeks he can be back playing both ways.
Week 7 MVP.
Coming into last Friday, Mae Jemison, a team just in its 9th season, was 0-2 all-time versus Decatur, but the Jaguars rewrote the history books, taking down the more than 100-year-old program 28-21.
It's great for the program, just to go into a place like Decatur and defeat them, that's monuments. We are trying to build a program here, and when you can beat a team like Decatur, that lets you know you're going in the right direction.
At the center of it all was Tavarian Langford. The junior back affected the game in multiple ways, scoring a rushing touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and a kickoff return touchdown.
It was a really, really amazing game. Glad that I was able to perform the way I did and help the team out. I got to give it to my O-line. It wouldn't be possible without them guys. They could just let me get creamed every time, but they held their blocks, create gaps for me, make it open runs, open cutbacks, just make it easy to do my job.
For his efforts, Langford is our First Down Friday Night MVP of the week, which is brought to you by Whataburger. And this is what he says he did in the offseason to prepare for the regular season.
A lot of strength and conditioning, drank a lot of protein, a lot of weight building, tried to get that actual weight I needed to survive a whole season.
Mae Jemison head coach Rico White says Langford's speed will make him a viable player at the college level, and he still remembers that first impression of his 155-pound back.
Well, when you first see him, you see the small statue, you be like, I don't know about this kid, but I tell you what, the heart is amazing. The size of his heart, the way he worked day to day, and he just loved the game, and he do everything it takes to be successful.
Langford says when he's not on the football field, he's gaming, often playing Call of Duty, and his dream is to play football in college and then in the NFL. In Huntsville, I'm Nick Kuzma, Fox 54 Sport.
Week 8 MVP.
Over 200 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 11 tackles on defense, all in a day's work for Randolph senior Graham Beatty.
I woke up, I felt good. The team felt good. We practiced good all week. And we were going into the game. We wanted to beat those guys pretty bad. We knew we were a good team, and we wanted to show up.
And show up the Raiders did, blowing out Madison County 49-14 and moving to 6-0 in 4A Region 8 play, setting up a late-season battle with North Jackson with first place on the line.
Just trying to play our best football. We want to come out and practice and prepare every day, and we know the opponent we've got coming at us on Friday. And traveling up there, man, it's such a tough place to play. The environment there at R.D. Hicks Stadium and Stevenson.
For Graham Beatty's efforts against Madison County, he's been named our First Down Friday Night MVP of the week, which is brought to you by Whataburger. It's the second time he's won this award. He earned it following a 4-touchdown performance in Week 9 of last season.
The thing that he puts an importance on is serving others, doing his best, playing his best, competing his best for the guys around him. He wants his team to win. So I'm not shocked that he would want to go into the military. I think that speaks volumes for him and what he wants to do, and it's true to his character.
Like Coach Lloyd alluded to, Beatty is leaning towards joining the military after high school, meaning he may not have many snaps left to play. Here's how he's trying to embrace the moment.
Since I'm coming down to the last few games of my senior year and just my football career in general, I'm really making sure I soak up all the enjoyment and the fun and the teamwork and everything that goes along with it.
Congrats to Graham Beatty. He's our First Down Friday Night MVP of the week. In Huntsville, I'm Nick Kuzma, Fox 54 Sports.
Let's take another time out. When we return, we'll take it to week 9, where a huge performance by our MVP from week 9 not only helped his team catch a victory, but also capture a region championship. We'll be right back with our special presentation right here on Fox 54 Plus.
Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that. Let's say the 2.5 alarm Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. I think the pole's broken.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's just a little hot.
Fox 54 Plus is your streaming home for news from the world of sports. Join the Fox 54 sports team for local highlights and insights. Stream Fox 54 Sports Sector anytime on Fox 54 Plus. Live, local, and always on.
You're not a number or a diagnosis. You're a person with unique health needs. And you deserve a community pharmacy that provides personalized care and budget-friendly prices. We're here to help you reach your health goals so you can feel your best and keep doing what you love. Visit us and experience the difference your Community Health Mart pharmacy can make. Here, we take the time to listen and care.
Joint pain doesn't have to be a part of aging. If you long for the days of being more physically active, Regenesis can help.
Regenesis is a medical facility focused on regenerative medicine. Much of what we do is help folks heal their joints so they don't have to face joint replacement and keep them healthy along into the twilight years.
Free yourself of joint pain with Regenesis Gold Standard Stem Cell Therapy. Call or click today to make your appointment with Dr. Charles Lee.
Welcome back to this postseason look at 2024 in high school football, as only First Down Friday Night brought it to you. And of course, it's now time to check out week 9. During week 9, the Austin Black Bears had a chance to wrap up their region championship. All they had to do was go to the city of Madison and capture a victory, and that was something they did thanks to the play of their quarterback. Here's a special look at that young man's performance that lifted Austin to a victory and a region championship.
Week 9 MVP.
Following a 52-21 blowout victory over Grissom, J.L. Davis and the region champion Austin Black Bears are 9-0. Davis put in an incredible performance, accounting for 7 total touchdowns, 5 through the air and 2 on the ground.
I'd say it's the same game day routine as any other game. Feel like I was always in the rhythm, but I realized it could be a special night after maybe my 3rd touchdown.
He studies the game. He goes back and watches film from past years. He studies other quarterbacks. He spent a lot of time on the field with other receivers throwing and doing a lot of work on his own. He's like a sponge in the film room.
For the Signal Callers' efforts, he's our First Down Friday Night MVP of the week, which is brought to you by Whataburger. Davis is a senior this year, and college coaches, heads up, he's still looking for a landing spot for next season.
He's got the intelligence for it. He's got the arm strength for it. He's got the size for it. He's one of the strongest guys on the team. So he's got all the characteristics of a high-level player at the next level. He just needs an opportunity.
Congratulations to J.L. Davis. He's our First Down Friday Night MVP of the week. Indicator, I'm Nick Kuzma, Fox 54 Sports.
And once again, congratulations to J.L. Davis on being selected as our Week 9 MVP. He was slinging that ball here, there, and everywhere across the field against the opposition. A special thanks, by the way, to Whataburger, this year's sponsor of the MVP segment. Now, Fox 54 News wasn't around when these next folks were on the gridiron and when they were dominating. That's why, for the first time on this program, we're naming an honorary MVP, or rather, 2 of them, Ozzie Newsome and Phil Gargis. Well, they left the Colbert County program to go on to do bigger and better things on the NFL side. Yes, in the pro ranks. As Fox 54's Kanisha Dees learns as she visits the Colbert County Indians, who are a dynasty of high school football, both past and present.
High school football teams in the Tennessee Valley in the fight to the finish line, each of them hoping to make the postseason and ultimately become state champs. We meet a team with an astounding record, reaching the playoffs 45 out of the last 47 seasons, and they're on the road to their 48th appearance. It's the Colbert County Indians, but their story is more than what meets the eye. This small town of Leeton birthed some big names.
As you can see, they had Ozzie Newsome.
In Alabama football,
Ozzie went on and played. He was a first-round draft pick with the Cleveland Browns. The Browns moved to Baltimore. He became the general manager for the Baltimore Ravens.
a number of them from Colbert County High School.
Phil Gargis played at Auburn. He was a quarterback at Auburn. He was drafted by the New York Jets as a running back.
And when interim principal Lee Kraft walks down these halls,
I've been here 32 years.
he reflects on the school's history.
Since 1967, we've missed the playoffs maybe a handful of times. Since 1978, we've missed the playoffs twice, in 1980 and in 2011. Those are the only two times we've missed the playoffs.
Making it to the playoffs is not a possibility at Colbert County High School, but an expectation.
It's not a thing of are you, it's you better.
Kraft knows all too well. He was a player turned coach, now athletic director.
I got the state championships here when I started coaching. I started coaching in '93.
Kraft earned another state championship the following year in '94. Then 2 years later in '96. He led the powerhouse team to another state championship. It's been 28 years since.
We're trying to get back there, and hopefully we will.
There we go.
Head football coach Scott Hanna remembers the glory days.
We've been in a win or go home situation that if we didn't win the last 4 games, we wouldn't have gotten in the playoffs for only the second time in 44 years.
And Hanna says he and the team knows the stakes are high.
These kids are enjoying it. They didn't want to just get here. You know, they want to make it past the first round, and they know what's at stake.
Kraft says regardless of students on or off the field, students are destined for greatness.
The kids here, the students here, they grow up, and it's kind of ingrained in them.
While we're on the subject of honorary MVPs, we would be remiss if we failed to mention the single North Alabama team that not only made it to the state finals, but took it all the way and came back with a state championship trophy. Let's give it up one more time for Mars Hill Bible in Florence. After 14 games, it all came down to this: the lone Tennessee Valley high school football team to make it all the way to a state championship game had their chance to win a blue map. The Mars Hill Panthers playing for their 3rd state title in their program's short 11-year history. Mars Hill Bible took on Houston Academy out of Dothan in the 3A state championship game. The Panthers were aiming for a state title in a 3rd different classification after winning 1A in 2018 and 2A in 2020. Catastrophic start to the game for Mars Hill. They turned the ball over on their first 2 drives, and Houston Academy scores touchdowns after each mistake. Under a minute to go in the first as Caden Mitchell slings it out to Gabe Glover, who finds daylight and is off to the races, 69 yards to the house for a Houston Academy touchdown. The Raiders miss an extra point and a 2-point conversion and lead 12-0 at the end of the first quarter. But the Panthers scratch and claw back and win the second quarter. They've already gotten on the board, and now they take the lead as Hudson Higgins hits pay dirt from 12 yards out. Mars Hill goes up 14-12 after their extra point, but trail by 1 at the half after Houston Academy tacks on a field goal to make it 15-14. Let's fast forward all the way to the 4th quarter. Game tied at 22. William Mann and the Panthers offense fakes out our cameraman and the entire Raiders defense. He's all alone, sprinting up the sideline and is gone. 75 yards on the bootleg for Mann. The Panthers lead at 36-29 with under 7 minutes to play in the game. Now on the ensuing drive, the Panthers defense makes a huge play. Tanner Caudle forces the fumble and the ball is free. Cam Isbell picks it up and off he goes. It's a scoop and score in the state championship game. Mars Hill leads 43-29. Now Houston Academy does not go out quietly, and they made it a one-score game once again, but Caden Chandler up the middle
Touchdown Mars Hill. We have a 50 burger in Birmingham. Mars Hill goes on to win the state championship 50-43. They have now won 3 blue maps at 3 different classes, 1A, 2A, and 3A, and they've done it as just an 11-year program.
They're all just really dependable people that they're going to give everything they got for their teammates. And that's the way it is in our school, and our basketball coach is here, our baseball coach, Josh Willingham, is one of our coaches, so we all pull for each other, support each other. When football's over, we're going to go cheer for the basketball hard as we can. Everybody wants to be their best and help encourage each other. It's a very special place.
And with that, the high school football season has come to an end. Congratulations to the Mars Hill Panthers, the only program to bring a blue map to the Tennessee Valley in 2024. From Protective Stadium in Birmingham, I'm Nick Kuzma, Fox 54 Sports.
And that about does it for this special postseason edition of First Down Friday Night. If you're joining us on Fox 54 Plus, we want to thank you for choosing our streaming platform to find more than what you see over the air. If you're seeing us elsewhere, you should know there's more to Fox 54 with Fox 54 Plus, the very streaming app. Of course, Sundays, you can get a simulcast of Fox 54 Sports Extra right after the 9 p.m. newscast. Alabama, Auburn, SEC, HBCU sports, and all the pro teams have dedicated Locked On Sports podcasts every single day of the week. And during football season, you can get the insights with the coaches, with the Kalen DeBoer Show, and the Alabama A&M Football Review Show. Fox 54 Plus is live, local, and always on. Get it for free on your Roku, Fire, or Apple TV devices. Once again, a special thank you to all of the teams that we visited on the field and on the sidelines over the past football season, to our cast and crew for putting together an exciting, fast-paced highlight show all season long, and to you for watching both on air and right here on Fox 54 Plus. I'm Sports Director Mo Carter. We'll see you for more First Down Friday Night next fall. Have a great night.
First Down Friday Night MVPs of 2024 has been sponsored by Regenesis, your community health mart pharmacy, and Whataburger. Get Fox 54 Plus for Roku and Fire TV. Watch local newscasts live or on your schedule, plus local exclusives like Top Teacher Series. Fox 54 Plus, live, local, and always on.
Joint pain doesn't have to be a part of aging. If you long for the days of being more physically active, Regenesis can help.
Regenesis is a medical facility focused on regenerative medicine. Much of what we do is help folks heal their joints so they don't have to face joint replacement and keep them healthy along into the twilight years.
Free yourself of joint pain with Regenesis Gold Standard Stem Cell Therapy. Call or click today to make your appointment with Dr. Charles Lee.
You're not a number or a diagnosis. You're a person with unique health needs. And you deserve a community pharmacy that provides personalized care and budget-friendly prices. We're here to help you reach your health goals so you can feel your best and keep doing what you love. Visit us and experience the difference your Community Health Mart pharmacy can make. Here, we take the time to listen and care.
Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that. Let's say the 2.5 alarm Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. I think the pole's broken.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's just a little hot.